Namaste. I'm Aparna, your mistress of manifestations, and welcome to your dedicated reading for your career, money, job opportunities for this particular week. How are you doing, my darlings? Now, these are general messages, so not everything here will resonate with you. But if it does, I want you to claim it 100% without questioning it, without putting one drop of any kind of a doubt in your mind. Because if you're attracted to it, it's yours. Grab it, claim it, run with it. If you want to watch your individual zodiac sign readings, go to my playlist. I put up all the sign readings for every single month. I also do one dedicated reading for career and one for romance and relationships every single week, along with many three card readings on a variety of topics, so that as the energy shifts, as the opportunities change, you are on the forefront to grab, yank, and take, and to avoid what you don't want to. That's the power of tarot. Utilize it. Have the best experience of watching tarot or astrology by understanding how to use it, right? So let's start. This is going to be a reading for just money, business, work, whatever is going on, the situationship with your career. And I'm going to take message after message after message. I'll clarify the cards if I need to. I want to first start with the Chakra Oracle deck. The reason I'm starting with this deck is because usually this tells me where the blocks are. Now, these blocks can be, stuff that you're doing to self-sabotage that opportunity from coming towards you one way or the other. Once we can identify where the block is, okay, we remove it. Correct? Let's go. Clear messages for career, business, money. Anybody who's watching this week, what can I tell them? And you know what? These messages are timeless. It doesn't matter when you come across them. Whenever you do, my friends, it's the right time for you. Okay? Let's go. Self-worth. This is your Swadhisthana with this color orange. It is somebody who is having doubts of whether they need to sit and take a position of leadership. Are you being offered something at your workplace, which is a position of being the boss or getting some kind of a higher status, and you're scared to take it? Or some of you are not asking for it. Why? Don't wait to be asked. If you think you deserve it, go and ask. Ask for that raise. There's something about self-worth here. I don't know if you have some childhood issues where you've always felt like you were treated as, somebody who was lesser than. It could be holding you back, but your own fears of whether something, are you worth something? Don't, too many messages. Don't allow people to tag on you. Okay, you're priceless first. Secondly, there has been some experience that you've had in your past which has affected you where you feel you're not worthy. You are. Now, the block is in your Swadhisthana, your second chakra. This is, the lower part of, which holds your sexual organs, which holds that fire within you to create life, to create anything in the 3D in terms of opportunities. That's why I feel you yourself are sabotaging this. Belly dancing helps. Yeah. Try belly dancing. Try adding a bit of saffron in your food. Okay. Engage with this color orange. Eat oranges. Yeah. Belly dancing moves that part of your body. Whatever you can, just remember the power to change anything is with you. Vanity. So Vishuddha. I don't know if you are dealing with somebody who's extremely arrogant at your workplace. And the sad thing is they are being toasted and, cheered to. And they're up on stage preaching. I don't know if this is a boss. And you have no choice but to listen and raise that toast. Some of you are dealing with somebody extremely arrogant, and the way they speak, they command that people listen to them. On the other hand, I feel that some of you feel it is below you to approach someone. I'm sensing this too. Okay. I don't know if you're channeling the higher vibration or the lower vibration of this energy. In my readings, you'll notice, my friends, I talk about every single card in a dual way. I talk about the higher vibration, which is the positive things, and the lower vibration, which is the shadow side, but not so happy, savory things. You have a choice each and every single time in any given situation to engage with either of the two. Do your best to engage with the positive. I try to, I struggle. I'm not some, whatever. No, 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 no. I'm in the same boat as all of you, but I'm trying. So once you know better, you'll do better, right? So there's somebody here who's either very arrogant or they're dealing with somebody who thinks they're the best, or you yourself, okay, feel it's, I'm not going to go and ask them. Don't do that. Now, on the other hand, some of you need to take a position of power, and what you speak will be heard, applauded, received well if you have a presentation to make, and toasted. The Vishuddha is this part of you. Sing, sing a song. Okay, do some vocal exercises, millions of them on YouTube. Sing songs. Okay, do some kind of breathing exercises which involves you making sounds. It's all about the voice box, the Vishuddha. Clear it. Wear the color blue. Go out in the blue skies. It's for everybody. Sit by water. Something with blue. Engage with it. All right. Impasse. Again, your Swadhisthana. There's a lot of self-worth issues going on. And this one is very Pisces energy, where something is stuck. There is no movement happening. You are blocking yourself from reaching a position of power. For some of you, this is being offered, but you are in two minds, you are confused. Because when this word impasse comes out, it is about not moving. The energy has stopped. But you are creating this. Are you waiting to analyze something in your mind and then you'll move forward? Okay. But this is the Pisces energy. It's about illusions, delusions. The higher vibration is, a divine love, sacrifice. Do not sacrifice for somebody else. You deserve this position. I'm talking to somebody. You are not making a decision. Why? Because you are not valuing yourself. If you don't value what you're selling, and I'm talking in career, that's why I'm using the word, how do you expect somebody else to buy it? If you yourself don't like the product you're selling, and I'm not saying you're selling yourself, you know what I mean, right? How do you expect me to buy it? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he himself or she himself, they themselves don't believe in it. And they're telling me to buy. Something going on here with that. Take a break from this way of thinking. There's a lot of confusion and fog because, Pisces energy is Neptune rule. Illusions, delusions, smoke. Stop. Let it clear out. Let it clear out. And I think I want to give another message for some of you who seem to be stuck in some kind of a pause where you're waiting to know if you are getting a position of power, you are getting it. Your job is safe. Once the smoke clears, you'll see. Last but not least, dissipating. This is the yellow energy, your solar plexus, sun. Okay, it's your Manipura. Now, this is about the power of the sun energy in you to create things. It's about things that make you say, I did that. There is self-worth issues going on here with somebody. Okay. It's the things you take pride in. It's the fifth house, right? The sun, Leo energy. It's about the boss. It's about being regal up on stage, shining. So already have that energy. But just don't be arrogant because this is also about that vanity. Some of you have, there's an older person you're sitting with a pet. I get that. Some of you have a position where you have been retired, I think, and you've been relaxing at home, but you're being called back. Some of you are going to be called back from your voluntary retirement to come back and take a position of power. Take it, yeah. You are wanted. And for some of you, if you felt your energy dissipating, some kind of a vitality leaving your life, you need to engage more with the sun energy, lemons, sunlight, simple ways. Are you having some kind of a vitamin D deficiency? Now, the fifth house is creative projects, Leo. It's about things you love, your pets, children, things that bring sunshine into your life. Can you engage with them more? Because I'm sensing somebody's vitality taking a hit here. You almost feel like just doing nothing. Please You can have it all back because the flip side of this is pure energy. And if you have a creative project, which is like a pet, it's your pet project, you're going to see it birth. It's going to be birthed. Do not worry about it. But there's something about going out in the sunlight, engaging with the color yellow. All these colors, there's a reason. Engage with them in the 3D in some shape or form and see how it unblocks any kind of a situation where you felt stuck. Now, I want to take some cards from my Lenormands first, okay, from this deck. It's for career, money, business opportunities. Whoever's watching this now, career, money, business. Career, money, business. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go. The first card is the mountain. This is the 10th house. It is about career. It's about obstacles. It's the Capricorn energy. It's the boss. It's big government organizations. It's something bigger than you, I mean, too massive for you to tackle on your own, blue tape, red tape. Are you facing some kind of restrictions? Now, I want you to also understand that somebody could be creating blocks for you at your workplace. It could be a boss. Aries, listen, you are dealing with somebody who's aggressive AF at your workplace. Now, this is a feminine energy, okay, because it's the mother bear. You know what they say, right? Don't poke the bear. Then they get mad, right? This is about protection, the higher vibration. It's fierce protection of her cubs. The lower vibration is somebody who's so aggressive that they can attack at the drop of a hat. You are dealing with somebody who is extremely aggressive, and I think they're passive aggressive at your workplace. They're creating obstacles for you, and they're getting mad because it's almost I'm hearing somebody saying, "Okay, now I put this. Let's see how they handle it." And you do. You have this. This is ice, so it's a very passive aggressive, but it's aggressive. They're like, oh my God, they did that too. But inside, there's a lava burning. Okay. Now, I don't know why I feel, but I'm thinking of the polar bear. I'm thinking of hibernation. Has there been somebody who has been suspended from your workplace? And they somehow blame you for it? Well, they're creating obstacles for you, whether you know it or not. I want to put this out there. Okay. They are blaming you for that somehow. Now, I have two characters here. The divine feminine is showing up as somebody very, very fiery, sexy, hot, passionate. I mean, this is very sexual, this energy. It's a glyph of Venus. This could be somebody older. And then have the boy next door. There's an age difference between the two characters who are in this whole saga. One person is very laid back, chilled out, boy next door kind of a character, boy or girl. This is for me is water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This, my friends, is fire. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag, fiery, hot, arrogant, sexy. I don't know what they're doing here, but there's some kind of a clash here. And there's an age difference here. Could even be in status, okay? Ross. When this energy comes out, this is dark moon Lilith energy. This is somebody who feels they're carrying a burden or they're making burdens for somebody else. And this is a number 36, if this number means anything to you. I don't know if somebody's 36 years old here, but this energy is about duty. It's your duty. It's about conviction, intolerance. There is somebody here who is, I'm getting aggressive, and they have this fixed way of doing things, and they are creating burdens for someone. And they believe that it's their cross to bear, and it's okay. They're creating it if they're meant to do it. I don't know if this person believes that they're too holier than thou. Huh? I feel somebody has been laid off here, or they have been suspended. And what you do not know is that they're creating a lot of burdens for you. And you know what? They believe that you have made them carry some kind of a burden. And they're going to get back at you because the dark moon Lilith energy is revenge. This is the seventh house, Libra, Venus in Libra. It's about solutions. There's going to be a solution to this problem. And the key, okay, the answer is going to come. And the seventh house, which is Libra, is about contracts. I know this is a work contract. I want to clarify some of these cards, my friends. I want to clarify this mountain because I feel somebody is creating obstacles for you and they're very powerful. I don't know why I feel this is an ex-boss. And I think they're being suspended. There's someone who's been suspended from work. There's anger. Now, with a mountain, I have the sun, Leo. This is somebody who has a very, I mean, this is royalty, regal. This is someone who's reached that pinnacle. You know, it's interesting. The sun always shines on top of the mountain. This is somebody who's made it to the top. And this is Capricorn, the elder. And the Leo energy is the king. This is an ex boss who has been terminated or they have been suspended for something, maybe because something came to light. This now they could be, very enthusiastic, a lot of life, arrogant, want the attention on them, drama. I don't know who this is. Very bossy, my way or the highway energy. Um, they love to have their little enablers around them. They have been creating some kind of a block for you and it's coming to light. They could also have been blocking your creative projects. Let's see what this bear is about. Okay, protection, aggression, somebody who has blood pressure problems, bored. This is somebody who has been laid off. They are bored at home and they don't know what to do with their time. You know, somebody rejected them in the past. Or did you get the position that they wanted and they thought it was theirs and they feel rejected and they are so angry because this is the card of cold but anger. It's very stressful energy because the polar bear is ice, but on the inside there is like eruptions going on of how to, and they're waiting. Don't give them that chance. They are trying to finger you, I mean, I don't mean, sorry, they're trying to poke you in a bad way. And they're bored. This person has been terminated and they want to take revenge. I want you to be careful. They have too much time on their hands. Okay. They have too much time on their hands. And you know what? They firmly believe that they're going to make a comeback because somebody else is offering them a job. They're not taking it. You better watch out if you have led to some, have you complained about somebody or they firmly believe you have been in charge of them being terminated. So one way or the other, it's going to be solved. Do not worry. And seventh house is Libra. It's about negotiations. It's about clarity. It's about balance. It's about judgment. It's about justice. So you will get your justice. If they have been falsely, blaming you for something, they will get the answers. All right. Or they may be legality slapped on them. Okay. Now, what is the cross about? Okay. Somebody looking towards the future, somebody who feels that they've been made to wait. I think someone has lost an opportunity to take a position of power that they thought that was theirs. Okay. But they also blame this on somebody else. I don't know who the story is for. And they feel that this burden of waiting, somebody has made them wait for too long and they are looking out in the future. That's what they're telling the company. But let me tell you, they're very much invested here in making life hell for somebody who they believe has stolen an opportunity for them. And this person is very well positioned to get any other job, but they're not taking it. It's like the world is their oyster. They could have said, you know what, it's okay if I don't get this. Ha, no, no big deal. The people are hiring me, and they really are. But there's anger here. I want to put this out there for you. And I want to take one more card on that. They're looking towards the future, but I feel they're still looking back to see what they can do to make somebody's life hell. Communication is going to be coming in. Hot, fiery communication. See, this person is angry. I'm sensing anger here. And before they go, they could shower somebody with a lot of arrogance and words spoken with hatred and anger. Just as long as you don't allow it to enter your vibration, it won't. Okay, ignore them. Don't make eye contact. Don't respond to their mails. They could also be flying either away or towards you. And there's anger here. I want to put that out there. There's a lot of fire energy, and I'll take one more card, please, Spirit. I'm sensing passive aggressiveness with anger. It's just too much. They're gonna leave. They're gonna walk away. I'm telling you, the solution is coming. They're going to walk away. See, they have been causing some kind of an unwanted strife because they feel that you are responsible for not, for them being terminated. I'm sensing this. For them being put into suspension. They blame their suspension because of you. And it's false. You're not responsible. Well, that is going to be clarified and communicated. I also sense somebody, okay, I don't know who this individual is. Um, could come and have a word with them. I don't know why I'm sensing this is somebody who's going to come and put some sense into them. Maybe there's somebody here who's flying in, who is an investor in this company or in this business. Because I know this is a card of somebody turning their back, but I think with this card, I'm going to give you another message. Maybe they'll call somebody in to understand what is going on here. And they are going to give the clarity that yes, this person has to leave. There's going to be legalities here, and somebody will have to leave. Maybe overnight, I don't know if they were told overnight to leave or they were suspended or terminated. Well, they have been causing chaos from the outside and they pretend to be very cool and all put together. They're not. And I think they're going to be asked to just leave. If there is somebody here, a boss or somebody with a situation of power who is creating confusion, okay, they have been terminated and they're blaming something on somebody else. Clarity is coming. Plus, they're going to be told by a higher up to walk away. Okay? To walk away. And why? Because there's something better. And this person is someone who's got the knowledge. They are not, they're somebody older, but there's a lot of arrogance and anger here. And it's like fire and ice. It's that cold, seething anger, but inside there's lava bursting. And I'm telling you. Now, I'll take some cards from my Kipper deck and then I'll end this reading for career and money by taking some angels of abundance. Okay. What else do it? Got these cards are just ready to go. Okay. Now, you ready? Ha. Occupation, hard work. Somebody's workplace has been a nightmare for them. Now, I don't know if you work with your hands, you work with something with sewing, stitching, designing, create something you create with your hands. Because again, you've been toiling and laboring. It's like they treat you like a bonded laborer at your workplace. Okay. Now, some of you could be buying a brand new home, or you work for a huge business, which is a home run organization, or which is the house of, like they have the house of Cartier, house of something. It's like a huge organization. Now, this could also be your roots, where you are working with people in some way who are similar to your culture, to your roots. This could literally be your past. You've been treated like a slave here. And it's a big, big organization. And some of you are buying a home. I want to put that out for you as well. This is about your past, by the way. And I had jackpot, and I love this card. Yeah, it's one of my favorite cards. Some of you are going to take a gamble. You're sick of being a bonded laborer in this so-called business. You're going to say, you know what, enough, yeah. And you're going to go towards this because you have been creating stuff with your hands, but you're not seeing anything. The universe wants to give it to you. I want to clarify some of these cards. What is this occupation card, please, Spirit? Listen, you are going to be given a new business opportunity, brand new from the universe. Universe has seen you putting in so much of effort. And remember I said you work with your hands? See, it's like the hand of God coming towards you. Take it. If there is a brand new opportunity that is coming towards you, it is going to be huge. It is divinely ordained and divinely blessed. And your hard work, I mean, it's going to be rewarded on steroids. You're going to have the potential to grow your own business, your own home run, not home run, but your own house of whatever you want to create. Love it. Now I want to clarify this card of toil and labor. You've been treated like a slave, really. And people have used your expertise. You know something very specific, to this. I don't know what it is about. I don't know. And they've used it. But when it comes time to paying you, Queen of Wands. It's my phoenix rising from the ashes. This is my magical queen. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. You have worked passionately, yeah, like a slave for somebody. It's time for you to create your own business. And with all this gray here, you may have been burnt by someone down to ashes, but you're going to rise. That's what she does. She rises. Okay. From those ashes, you're going to create your own business. I am talking to somebody whose hard work is going to pay off at such a level where they have been used, where your efforts, what is that? Your talent has been utilized without being paid correctly. The universe is stepping in. I know they have burnt you. Maybe they're not even paid you your dues. You're gonna create, you're gonna make a comeback. Amazing energy. I'll take one more card. One more card for this energy, please, Spirit. Beautiful energy, my friends. Be beautiful. Now, male or female? Huh? There's a queen, so I said queen. Don't be in two minds. When this comes towards you, please take it. Don't be stuck. Some of you have stayed in that business. I don't know if you felt that you had to be loyal to it because it's got some past connection to you. And that's why you've been in two minds, even though you've seen that, they're not treating you the way they should be. You said, you know what? I won't make a decision. Make a decision, please. And I want to tell you one thing, my friends. Don't be scared to make decisions in your life. Go within, ask your higher self to guide you. There are no wrong decisions. There could be something which in the short run you may not see the result you want. But every moment of every single day, you have the power to change and manifest something else. So don't be upset with yourself and just not make a decision with the fear of making the wrong one. There are no wrong decisions. Whatever you think is a loss is always gathered up by the universe, repackaged and recycled and sent back to you. Now, somebody's bored here, or or they're not making a decision because they're scared of being rejected. I don't know why. I think I'm talking to somebody who's afraid that if they leave a family business or a huge organization, their product will be rejected. It won't. And I'll tell you why. You have jackpot here. I don't know if you work with homes or it's something that you create on your own. And you feel, if I'm affiliated to them, if there's a loss, there's no. You need to step out. You don't need the middleman. Listen, something has to come to an end. And either this whoever you're working for, they are going to betray you. They're already treating you like a slave. And there's somebody coming towards you with this. Look at these energies. You have to let something end. I don't know what this could mean for you, yeah. And like I said, don't be scared. Make a decision and go within. Ask yourself, your higher self, your past on loved ones, angels, spirits, guides, your past on pets. I don't know who you believe in, God, source. I don't care. Ask them to give you a sign to deliver a message. Make a decision. Don't be upset if it doesn't work out the way it's supposed to. It's all right. There are no losses. But if you are facing a situation where they're using you, misusing your talents, you need to bring that to an end because then this is going to come in even faster. Because once you are on the right timeline, then it's about meeting people who are your soul tribe, okay? Your soul brothers and your soul sisters. People with whom you've made soul contracts that at this particular time you will show up and they do, but you're not there. So this is waiting to come in, but you got to end something. Do not be a slave. Create this for yourself. Now, beautiful messages. Be beautiful. I am going to end, where's my deck? End this reading by taking, I want to take some angels of abundance cards, okay, for you. Let's see what I can tell you for this week for career, finances, job opportunities for whoever is watching this. Sorry. So we need to pay yourself first. Now, this is talking again, the orange is talking about somebody's self-worth issues. You don't believe you deserve anything. You believe that, how can I ask for this? Will they accept if I say this? Yes, they will. And I want to read the message for you, by the way. Okay. Make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you get paid. This loving form of self care assures that you have savings to invest in your present and your future. Stop giving things away when you yourself are not keeping anything for you. This is telling you, I'm giving you a guarantee if you wanted to start your savings or putting money aside, this is the time. And secondly, there's something about your self worth here. You are worth it. And I want to repeat this a million times to you before I go. Pay yourself first. Take care of yourself first. When there is turbulence, you first wear the mask and then help children and elder people. Do that for yourself. Wear that mask, breathe. Clearing debts. If you have any kind of debts that you've accrued over the years because of bad decisions, or you try to help others, and that's what I'm sensing, you try to help somebody, it's going to be cleared. That's not a loss. We do not take losses. In that moment, it's a loss. But I promise you, that's what karma is about. When you walked the path of dharma, you and your ancestors who arrived here before you, you got a whole jumbo jackpot of dharma waiting to be paid out. So if you think it's a loss that you incurred right now, the universe will repackage, recycle, and send it back to you as a blessing. Do not worry. Okay. Your self care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. That cross card, if you've carried somebody else's burdens, okay, you already feel lighter and freer just by facing those financial woes that you have. The minute you start to make a clear plan to deal with these obligations, universe supports you and thus you are able to avoid these future mistakes as well. Some of you have given money to someone and they have not paid you back and instead they have killed your credit, and my heart goes out to you. This doesn't mean you don't help people, please. No, that's not the lesson you learn from this. Yeah, the lesson is you've given from your heart, right? The universe will send it back to you a millionfold. So be it. Words of abundance. And trust me, I've gone through this many times where I've given uh, oh, money is energy, right? But in that moment, it hurts you because you expected the person to at least acknowledge it, and they don't. In fact, they make you sound like some kind of a loser or a beggar. And they know that you may need that money too, and that's fine. There were times when I used to be mad, and then I said, you know what? Either stop giving or stop complaining. So I learned my lessons, yeah. And I'm telling you from somebody who's been burnt in this many times, it's all right. Nothing is lost. Comes back to you in the most brilliant, beautiful way. All right. And your debts are going to be cleared. That is a guarantee. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing positive, powerful words. Always describe your situation and the world's economic situation in loving, optimistic terms, and that is what you shall attract for yourself and others. This is very much, why I've called my tarot channel M.O.M, which is I am a mom and mistress of manifestations, because I know the power of words. It's a weapon we use mindlessly. But when you use it with the complete understanding that you're going to create because you're producing a vibration, the voice box, and there is sound and there is movement. That's all that is needed. And the intention you will create for yourself and for others. And my channel is about that, where I want to do my best to keep affirming and reaffirming words of abundance, which are very powerful. You can use this energy because at this point in time, perhaps you're sucking at in your career or in producing abundance or opportunities in your life. Use my energy. but you're rocking it at someplace else. And that's fine. But maybe in this sector, you're not able to vocalize, I am. And I'm speaking words of abundance and I'm speaking them in such a powerful, clear way that I don't have a single drop of doubt in my mind that you are going to succeed. Your debts are going to be cleared. You are going to have savings and you're going to grow your business by leaps and bounds. And so be it. By the way, I posted a reading of how you can use tarot for your benefit, my tarot readings, and what are affirmations, and how you can use them, and how you can engage with your intuition. Just go and check them out. Perhaps it has some answers for you. This is the energy for your work, for business, for career, for money, for opportunities. Use this information and you manifest a wonderful, super successful, abundant week ahead. Until next time, from my Anahata to your Anahata, I love you. Namaste. Bye.